Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nick Muhammad Waiz bin PAIMAN. So today I will do the video reporting on how I want to explain data management on statistical analysis. Okay. First of all, the research objective. My research objective is to determine the difference of CGPA among learning style of students. So there are the data that I have filled in the Excel. I transfer to the Excel from the questionnaire and respondent have answered it. So this is the numerical. I have changed the answer, the data to the numerical. So I want to transfer this Excel to the IBM. So next, this is the data that I have transferred from the Excel to the IBM SPSS Statistic Data Editor. So I will generally explain on how I has transferred the Excel, the data from the Excel to the IBM. So first we go to the field and import the data, and we go to the Excel. Okay. So there is the data that I have transferred. This is example data that I have transferred. So we go one by one. Firstly, we check the age, gender, family, socioeconomic, CGPA, and question 1 until question 40. So, sorry. So we go through one by one. In the gender, they are male and female. So we check the value. We fill in it. Number 1 is male, like this. We key in the male and we add. Okay. Next, same goes on the female too. Okay, next we go to the family socioeconomic. In family socioeconomic, there are six value that are in the all demographic data, which is 1 is less than RM 1000, 2 is RM 1001 until RM 1500, and so on. So we just key in this 6 value in this value labels and we say okay. Okay, so lastly we go to the learning style, which is in the questionnaire. There are 4 learning style that that has been categorized for the respondent to choose. 1 is theorist, 2 is pragmatist, 3 is activist, 4 is reflector. We just key in like the top in the past I show you. So the 5 is because they are respondent that when we key in, we sum up the data, we analyze that one respondent may choose more than 2 or 1 learning style. So we categorize it 5 and combine style. So we click OK. So next, we want to ensure no missing data. So when no missing data, we ensure it is in this column, from the top until the bottom. So we check if none missing. When there is none, so the data is no. That's mean the data no missing. Okay, next we check the outlier normality of my data. Okay, for data, we go to data view. We check here randomly, generally. They are gender, family, economic, and CPA. So we go to the analyze. We want to check the normality of the data. So we go to the descriptive statistics. So we go to the explore. So this will appear on your computer when you would get. So I will say, so for the dependent list is because we want to determine the difference of CGPA and learning style among students. So the dependent list is CGPA. So we just key in the CGPA into the dependent list like this. Okay. And factor list is learning style. So we just key in and we check one by one each plot. We make sure the descriptive is histogram. We click the normality plot with test. Just these two and we continue. Okay. So we just tick OK. We just tick OK and the data will be appear like this. This is the output when you do the descriptive to check the normality. We go through one by one. This is a case processing summary. So we get the CGPA. So this is descriptive on theories, pragmatics, activities, vector, and combined style. So this is the test normality that we get. We get the theories. Significant is 0.271. So pragmatics and activists, we got the difference is 2 only. So we don't get significant because there are 2 only. So we get the reflector combined style. And this is a histogram of the data that we interpret just now. It's a frequency. Okay. Okay. Until we get the dependent. This is the histogram that we just find from the descriptive normality. Okay, next. Okay, next we want I want to show how to analyze the descriptive statistic using the SPSS for the variable which is demographic data and learning style. For the demographic data, they have 4 variable which is age, gender, family socioeconomic, and CGPA. So we must go to the analyze, go to the descriptive statistic, and next we go to descriptive. Okay, this is we must do first. We key in all the data which is gender, age, gender, family socioeconomic, CGPA. So we just click OK and we got this descriptive statistic for the all demographic data. So we got the standard deviation for the age, gender, family, socioeconomic status, and CGPA. So this standard deviation is normal because it's more than 0.05. Okay, so next we want to check, we want to analyze the descriptive statistic for the learning style. So in the same way, we go to the analyze, to the descriptive statistic and descriptive 2, and we key in the learning style. We check the learning style here. Okay, we just key in and OK, and then on your output there will appear this descriptive statistic, and standard deviation is 1.470, and is normal because they are more than 0.05. Next, lastly, I want to explain on how to answer the research objective. The research objective, my research objective is to determine the difference of CGPA among learning style of students. So we have 2 variables which is CGPA and learning style. So we use the one-way ANOVA because we want to determine the differentiate between these two variables. Okay, next, I show you how to analyze. We go to the analyze here and go to the compare means. Okay, and we take the one-way ANOVA here. When these two appear, we take the, because dependent DV, the DV is CGPA, so the dependent is CGPA, which is just in. So the factor is linear. So because we want to determine the differentiate, right? Okay, so factor is here. So next is we check the post hoc and we tick on the Bonferroni here and continue, just continue. And next option, we tick descriptive and homogeneity of variant test. So we just continue, then we click OK. I click OK. Okay, next, when you, after you click OK, I click OK, the output here show the all the we want this one-way ANOVA, which is one-way descriptive test homogeneity of variance. This one ANOVA between groups and within groups. Okay, this is post hoc test multiply comparison of CGPA upper bound, lower bound here. And this is multiply comparison that we use Bonferroni here. Okay, that's all from me. I have done explain on how to analyze using the SPSS there, and we must follow the research objective, and I use the one-way ANOVA to determine the differentiate between learning style and CGPA among students. Okay.